In this video, we are talking about how certain features in our brand new Chevy Silverado ZR2 require an additional monthly payment, and how navigating this world of additional monthly add-ons can be very confusing and frustrating. Now, TheDrive.com recently did a great write-up on this subject, and according to Axios, Axios says GM believes consumers are willing to pay around $135 per month in the next few years for so-called premium features like hands-free driving and navigation. Now, in this video, I want to give you a real-world example of how much we're going to have to pay per month in order to keep some of these fantastic features that come equipped on this ZR2 active. So let's go ahead and dive inside. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's start with the navigation system in this truck. Now, at first glance, it looks fantastic. On this over 13-inch display, it's crisp, it's fast, it's easy to use, and it has live traffic data. The best live traffic data because, as you can see down here, it's a Google Maps system. Absolutely phenomenal. Google Maps is, in my opinion, by far the best mapping software anywhere. It's just truly phenomenal. And there's also all sorts of other Google goodies within the system. So check this out. We've got Google Assistant. Hey Google, tell me a joke.
Did you hear about the snowman that got upset when the sun came out? He had a total meltdown.
There you go. So obviously Google Assistant can tell you a joke, but it's also capable of all sorts of other important connected services. It's fantastic. But this is not free. This is a system that you have to pay for monthly. And here in a second, I'll show you just how much more monthly. And of course, you get like the Play Store and all the other Google apps as well. Google News, podcasts, that's all part of that Google suite. But the list of cool features doesn't just end at the Google suite. This is the MyChevrolet app, and it allows you to control the truck remotely. So for example, I can lock the truck by simply pushing and holding a button. It's going to send, and then the vehicle will lock automatically. I can remote start the truck on my app. So if I wake up in the morning on a very cold day and I want to get that truck nice and toasty, I can do that. I can track the truck through the app. All sorts of really great features done through this phone app. But once again, this is not free. Let me jump over to the computer and we can see how much this stuff costs. All right, let's talk about how much it's going to cost us to keep all of these services active on our Chevy Silverado ZR2. So what I've gone ahead and done is log into our account here on the GM website. And even doing this was a little bit of a challenge, to be brutally honest with you. It was not a seamless process. We had to reset the password a couple of different times. It would send verification emails. Several of them, it seemed like, that would not verify the email. It was just quite a challenging process. In my opinion, the best and most user-intuitive portal from any vehicle manufacturer is Tesla. Super easy to use and very seamless. General Motors, I think, could improve this system a little bit. But now that we're in, we can see our different plan options. So you can see we are on our trial. It's set to end on May 17th, 2022, and we have 14 days remaining. But if you look down here, you'll see our subscription for the Chevrolet Remote Access Plan active through May 17th, 2023. So let's go ahead and see what those options are. So we can pay monthly, it's $14.99 a month, or we can pay yearly $149.90, and then that breaks down to like $12.49 per month. And let's see what we get for all of that. So let's click this little button. So we can see that we're getting the remote key fob, we're getting vehicle status, vehicle locate, personalization, send to navigation, Chevrolet Maps Plus, in-vehicle apps, remote key fob, you can check your status, vehicle locate twice apparently, I have it here twice, automatic crash response, emergency services, stolen vehicle assistance, turn-by-turn navigation, Good Samaritan, unlimited data, OnStar Guardian app, and then Google built-in, and that's the one I'm really excited about. So that offers helpful, personalized, seamless way to enhance your experience with Google Assistant, Google Maps, Google Play. So that is apparently $15 a month. But what I'm very confused about is if you look down below here, you can see that there is an option for something called Premium, which is a whopping $43 a month. But when I click this, it doesn't seem to offer anything that we are not getting for that $15 a month. It seems to be pretty much the same service. Oh, it isn't actually. There's one other thing that this includes, which is unlimited data. So the available Wi-Fi hotspot. That is going to be $43 a month. And then if we look at what is included in ours, I don't think it's unlimited data. So that's going to, oh, it is unlimited data. Your passengers can stay on. So why would I pay $43 a month when I can get the same thing for $15 a month? That doesn't make any sense. And then it's also recommending me a data plan for an additional $25 a month. This whole thing, I think, is very confusing, especially to someone that is new to these connected services, that is perhaps trying to figure out what is included in the truck, what are they going to have to pay for every month in the vehicle, is this going to get turned off? This is just the beginning too, I fear. I could see a world where you perhaps have to pay for some of the autonomy features, like lane centering, adaptive cruise control. I mean, a while ago we heard certain manufacturers talking about perhaps making you pay for features like heated seats. So is this just the start, or are folks going to be fed up with this in the long term? And certainly there's a lot of great functionality that you get with this included service. And I know recently, like Toyota came under the gun because they talked about how going forward they're going to charge for like remote start. So a lot of this is going down the route of like the streaming model. So the Netflixes of the world, the Hulus of the world, where you're going to have to pay monthly for various things. And then it looks like, based on what I'm seeing on this website, you can potentially pick and choose depending on kind of what you want to pay for. And I'm also getting this thing here: Chevrolet Connected Access is included with your vehicle's purchase and active through April 17th, 2032. And that includes vehicle diagnostics, dealer maintenance notification, and Chevrolet Smart Driver. So I feel like, especially on this GM side of things, we just have a lot being thrown at you, a lot of different numbers, a lot of different services, and it can be very confusing what you're paying for, what you're getting, what you're not getting. I really strongly believe they need to clear this up a little bit. Now let me know what you guys think. Are you currently paying for any services? Are you paying for the data plans or for some of the premium connectivity? Let me know in the comment section below what you think of this. Should this be included, bundled up in your truck where you never have to think about it ever again? As vehicles become more connected, is this going to change as we move from LTE to 5G to 6G to whatever's next? Really interesting conversations going on. Leave me a comment below. As always, this has been Tommy with TFL Truck. Check out tfltruck.com for all the latest and greatest in vehicle reviews.